Hey guys, welcome back. Frank here. Today we're going to talk about Dado. More specifically, we're going to talk about Wobble blade Dados. This is a little bit of an older technology. They're kind of hard to find nowadays. I did find one on Amazon, quite expensive, but a lot of times you can find these at yard sales and flea markets. I found some on eBay for fairly cheap. Hey, before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so what we got here is a Wobble blade. A friend of mine gave me this. His dad was getting rid of it and he thought I'd like to have it. You should check his channel out as well. His name's DrLazerRazer. I'll put a link in the description. I believe it actually came off an old Shopsmith table saw. I'm not really sure what they are. I think they do a lot of things. But what's cool about this is this attachment here, it unscrews and this comes out. Now this is a 5/8 inch arbor. This will fit on a regular table saw. This was a saw blade that it had on it when I was given it. I'm not sure if this is the original saw blade or what, but you can see it seems to be fairly old. It doesn't even have carbide tip teeth. Okay, now let's check this out. If you see, right there it says Warren Dado Sawing Washers Company. They refer to this as Dado Sawing Washers. Now, let me talk about this for a minute. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check this out and see if it's worth the money. Let me explain how this works. It comes in two parts. Actually, it comes in 4 parts, but 2 of them go together, like this, part 1 and part 2. Okay, they actually go together, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can switch them around, but the tilt will be opposite. So instead of 39 being the most severe tilt, 39 will be the least severe tilt. Now, if you see, it has numbers right here, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, all the way up to 38. On this side, it has 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, all the way up to 39. Okay. In here, it has a little wedge that locks into place in these little holes. So wherever you put this at is, depending on where you put it at, depends on how bad it tilts the blade. All right, the bigger the number, the more severe the tilt. And when it gets a big tilt like that, it makes a big dado. What we're going to do is we're going to try the biggest, 39. So we're going to lock this part on a 39. See how they line up? All right. Now let's do this one the same way. We'll find 39 and we'll find a part. Make sure it locks into place on 39. What we're going to use is a regular 7 1/4 inch circular saw blade. We're going to use this one. Okay. Let me demonstrate how this tilts now. Now the important thing is there's a line here and a line here. You want to line these 2 lines up together. Let me show you real quick before we put it on the table saw. So 39 with the line, saw blade, and 39 with the line. Okay, now what you're going to do is if you look down there, see them 2 lines here and here, right here, and right here, they're not lined up. You've got to get these lined up just right. There. Now, let's screw it together. Make sure our lines are lined up. There. Just like that. Right there. Now, look how big of a tilt this is when you tilt this. See it? It really tilts it quite a bit. Now we're going to put this on the table saw and see what happens. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. This is your throat insert. Unless you have modified it or got a special insert, a dado blade won't fit through this without damaging it. Okay? To change it, you'll need to raise your blade up. Okay. Also, your riving knife or your splitter. You should not use that with a dado. Okay, so we'll take that out. All right, then we're going to take our saw blade off. So as you can see, here's the line on the 39. You see that? We're gonna put that right on there. We're gonna put our little saw blade on there. Now this one, as you can see, the line is on the 39. Put that one on there. And we'll tighten our nuts back up. There, just tight enough. Now I want you to see the action of this as it spins. Okay. Do you see? See how it spins like that? Now it's very important that when you use something like this, you have to make sure there's enough clearance between your blade and the rest of your saw. You don't want it to tear your saw up or potentially hurt you. Now, if you can see down in here, I do have enough room. I don't know about all saws. You'll just have to check and see. Now let's put this down. All right, just enough room. All right, let's try it out. Okay, guys, so what I've done is I've got this piece of wood right here, and I've got this adjusted to the right height. All right, let's try it and see what happens. I mean, that's a pretty good dado. Look at that, that's square. It's pretty perfect. Let's try it with a little bit of a less severe dado and see what happens. Always unplug your saw first. Okay, so this time we're going to change it from 39 and put it on 30. We'll try it on 30. All right, guys, ready? Let's do it. I think it did a very good job. Look at that. Look how straight that is. I think this is an excellent tool. You know, I think it worked really well. I think it'll take some more experimenting with and, you know, getting familiar with it. But I think it's a great alternative to a modern dado stack. Like I said, this is older technology. They don't really make them anymore. You can find them. Do I think if you run across one of these at a yard sale or a flea market or eBay, should you get it? Yes, in my opinion, you should get it. There's a lot of benefits to it. You only need one piece for multiple different size dados. They're cheaper. You know, a whole dado stack is kind of expensive. And if the saw blades or the saw tips ever go bad, you have to replace that whole thing or try to find a way to sharpen them. But this, it never goes bad. You use the same thing over and over and over. The only thing that goes bad is one saw blade. When that one goes bad, you replace it. I think it's very economical. I don't really understand why they ever stopped making them, but I think it's really neat. I think it's a cool tool. I think it works great. I think it has a lot of potential. Anyway, guys, hey, that's about it. I just wanted to share this tool with you. It's new to me. I just recently discovered it. A friend gave it to me. I wanted to share it with you and tell you what I thought about it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like these videos or if I've helped you, help me. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hey, remember, always be safe. Take care. We'll see you.